Now, the group behind me is the High Five, who open tomorrow at something really called the Cafe Wah. It's in the Village, W-H-A, Wah. And we'll be hearing from them in just a minute. But first, I'd like you to meet the swinging group on our panel. First of all, Betsy Palmer. Next, Bill Cullen. And sitting in for vacationing Bess Meyerson, the star of the Broadway mystery thriller Wait Until Dark, Miss Lee Remick. And finally, Henry Morgan. And that's our panel. Our panel, the High Five group over here has a very amazing secret for all of us to work on tonight. And before we hear about their secret, they've just made their first recording. And I've asked them to play it and sing it for you right now. So here they are with their own composition titled, Did You Have to Rub It In?
After you told me, baby, you didn't want me for your lover and you'd rather never see me again for the rest of your days. You had to go ahead and swear you never loved me to begin with, and you put me down so hard in so many ways. You know that was the meanest thing that you could do. I'd never ever do a thing like I do to you. There's only one question I'm asking of you. What did you have to rub it in? What did you have to rub it in? Don't you think it's enough that you're going away? Did you have to make it hurt this way? Or did you have to rub it in? What did you have to rub it in? What did you have to rub it in? You know the feeling that I feel today. You know that being mean to me just doesn't pay. You're gonna turn and look at me and then you're gonna say, what did you have to rub it in? What did you have to rub it in? What did you have to rub it in? What did you have to rub it in?
There you are. Come right in. In case you just joined us, that was Did You Have to Rub It In from the picture How's Your Fixed Vapor Rub? Gentlemen, I guess you'll all be standing. Now, would you introduce yourselves individually, please?
I'm Seth Evans.
Jeffrey Commodore.
I'm Ted Barron.
And I'm Vic King.
I'm Pam Robbins.
Well, Pam, keep your opinions to yourself up there. I assume you're the spokesman tonight. Now, I've already told the panel that you have an amazing secret for us, so if you'll whisper the details to me, we'll show it to the audience at home. I can't wait for the rest. Fellas? Uh-huh. Well, sir. Panel, the clue concerns something that's going to happen, and we'll start the game with Bill Cullen.
Well, from the way the secret was whispered, Pam doing hers separately, I assume Pam's is different than the boys.
Well, in a sense, she has nothing to do with the secret.
Oh, well, she started it and they finished.
No.
Is it going to happen here?
Yes.
Tonight?
Yes.
We're going to see it.
No.
We're not going to see it. We're going to be blindfolded when it happens, when it does. But it's
yes and no as to whether you're going to see it or not.
Is it going to be something that we're more apt to hear than see?
Not unless there's a lot of screaming, I don't think so.
Is it going to change anyone's appearance?
That would be safe to say. Bill, $20 down. Miss Lee Remick.
Is this something that the five of you are going to do here tonight all together?
No.
Just some of you?
Yes.
Are you going to do something such as what you've just done, namely singing and playing your... No, you're not going to do that. I see. Is this something that you've ever done before?
Yes.
Oh, really?
It has happened before. Yes, Miss Remick, it has happened before. Henry Morgan, $40 down.
Did you say it's going to affect your appearance any?
Yes.
Well, now, this is a wild assumption, but you said it's happened before. Are the boys going to get haircuts?
Yeah. At this very moment, Henry, backstage, we have 4 barbers. I think we ought to have 4 gardeners myself, but we have 4 barbers back there, and they're going to jump on the boys and just cut them to shreds in just a minute or two here and give them a normal haircut. Isn't that exciting? Fellas, are you sure you're doing the right thing?
Not really.
No, not actually.
Remember what happened to Samson? What made you decide to give up the trademark that seems to identify all the young rock and roll groups these days?
And we had gotten into a discussion with Pam as to whether it would change the sound or not one night, and she got us, and we got to bidding. And
They do it.
that's why we're here.
Change the sound?
Yeah, well, you know, some people, you know,
The
claim
belief
things
was
like that.
without long hair, we couldn't sing rock and roll.
I see. I thought you meant it would muffle the sound wave. Yes, Betsy.
Is Pam going to do anything to her pretty hair?
No.
I
You
hope
mean the
not.
boys are not, they're going to let you
I
get away
dare
with
them.
that? Uh-huh.
How long has it been since you guys have had straight hair? I mean, as we say.
A total of maybe 3 years between all of us.
I see. 3 years down the drain tonight, ladies. Well, let's open the curtain so the barbers can see what work we have cut out for them. There it is. That's the other vocal group, folks, the 4 barbers. They're recording for Capitol Records in the morning. Gentlemen, are you ready? Snip, snip, snip. Gentlemen, do you have any last words before you go to the chair?
Too late for words now.
All right, now be sure to let us know if the governor calls during the show, because we don't want to do anything wrong here. Seriously now, all kidding aside, how do you feel about what the guys are going to do? You think it might be a mistake?
I don't want to watch.
Well, here's the moment that all America's been waiting for. Ready? Set scalpels. And remember, fellas, as we say in Sweden, take it off, take it all off. And there they go. Hey! Oh, I can't stand to watch it. Well, I think it would be just indecent to watch anymore, don't you, Pam, at this moment? So the fellows will be back a little bit later looking different somehow after the barbers have done their work. Thanks, fellas. What those 4 guys with the long hair look like now? Well, we're going to open the curtain and find out. Here we go. Here are the pictures of them, first of all, pictures of them as they looked just about 20 minutes or so ago. And now we'll bring them in one at a time for a comparison. First, Ted Barron. There he is. Next man is Seth Evans. There's Seth. And next, here comes Vic King. And finally, Jeff Commoner. Well, that's really remarkable. How does it feel?
Did you have to rub it in?
There's a plug for their new record, a blatant plug. Seriously, how does it feel?
I feel very scared.
Scared. Is it... This is the hair?
Yes. That was our rock and roll group.
Be funny if this became a big hit. And they were out of the business. Good night, everybody. Lee Remick, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Good night, panel.